Well, happy Saturday morning out there, August 1st, 2026. My day started off pretty good. Of course, I got up and went and exercised, worked out for a while. All that was great. And while I was there, I started just thinking about things, memories going through my mind. And I was thinking about I was trying to think of the first earliest memory that I can remember. And that best I could come up with, the earliest that I can think, is I remember that I'm not exactly sure how old I was. I was pretty small. I had this dog, and his name was Patches. Or my parents, I think they got this dog for us. My sister, I had an older sister, and we've had this dog for quite a while. And I remember vividly, at least, the day that we had to take Patches to have him put down. And I remember being in the truck and Patches in the back. And I remember that I was pretty upset about everything. It was so long ago, and I was so small, I can't tell you the type of the emotions that I was feeling or going through. But I do remember that. That's probably the earliest memory that I can come up with. And then, of course, I moved on a little bit further, and I can remember the Christmases. And I remember one time Santa Claus came in. I was little. I didn't want nothing to do with Santa Claus, boy. He scared me to death. I didn't want a thing to do with him. And my sister never forgot that, because she was worried that Santa Claus wasn't going to bring him anything or bring her anything. So yeah, she was pretty upset. That was, so those are some memories that I think about. When you get older, you think about all kinds of things back in the day, and I was just trying to see exactly how far that I can go back, but that's about all I got to. And then, I started thinking about other things, and if I could tell my younger self something in particular, I guess what it would be mostly would be and I'm talking like, 12, 13 years old, because from what I've learned over my lifetime and the things, you're really pretty much developed by that time, your brain activity and everything. You know right from wrong and all that good stuff. Is I would try to pay more attention. I would tell myself to pay more attention and learn about money. And I don't mean how many pennies are in a dollar and this, that, and the other. I mean, I would tell myself to tell my parents that I need a bank account and that I want to start saving money, because I'm a firm believer that the only thing really that makes money is money. And that means investments of some sort, whether it's in a company or in a stock market, or anything that can carry that adds money to you, interest to your money, compounds, things like that. I know those are pretty much some terms that probably a young kid wouldn't understand much, even at 12 or 13. But I would definitely try to give that message that money is not everything. But if you want to have it later in life, like at my age, that you really need to put something back. And I mean invest in something so that you can get a return. And that would be one of the things that I would tell myself. I'm not sure that I'll have to go through my Rolodex, my mind, and figure out some more things that I could tell myself back in the day. But that would be a main one there. To understand money and how it works as far as its earning power of its own. Because, you can work all your life and do well and still not have anything at the end when you retire. So that's what I would tell my younger self. But there's other things I would tell myself. One thing I can say though, when I was younger, I was always I was never the bully. And I was just the opposite. I was the guy that I tried to be nice to everybody because we didn't have a lot when I was growing up. And when others got picked on, I was kind of like, well, if you want to pick on somebody, why don't you pick on me? Not because I was bigger or they were bigger or anything, but I just didn't like that. One thing in life that you need to do is you just need to be nice to everybody and treat everybody the way that you would want to be treated. That's the best advice I can give you on that situation. I'm not saying there's people that you don't like, because there's people I don't like, but I don't talk ill of them. I don't like them. I stay away from them. Leave me alone. I'll leave you alone. It works out. So, anyhow, Saturday morning here. I play some music on Saturdays. DJ some music, do some karaoke for a local business, and Saturday and Sundays. So that's got me wrapped up for about 3 or 4 hours each weekend, each day, and so that's where I'm headed off to here just shortly. But I wanted to take the time to just make a short video and talk. That's the best thing I can do, is just share what I know, a little bit of knowledge, a little bit of advice. It may not be much, but just sharing it. So I hope you all have a blessed day, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.